Alright guys, here we are for the trailer reaction. Today we're reacting to the Star Wars film, Solo.
Solo, the much maligned, not anticipated, follow-up to nothing. So this is the one where they fired the directors and they reshot stuff.
They sent the actor back to acting
school, right,
to learn how to act.
Right, there's a million things hanging over this movie about making it be shit.
There's certainly going to be issues with Star Wars going, you know what, we're going to release 3 movies a year forever.
Yes.
You're going to saturate it. I think what they should have done is they should have started with just movies in the world and not try to tackle any of our major characters for a little while. Get your shit together, have it done perfectly, and then start to unravel. Yeah,
right. I think we and all the cool people on the internet kind of agree there might be a way to do this. But you're not doing. But this whole we're gonna have an Obi-Wan movie. We're gonna have a Yoda movie. We're gonna see young Yoda with Yoda's wife hanging out on Yoda planet, and you're like, no. Stop. Like the problem with all the mainline movies is that they're about these same 6 people or these 4 families or whatever the fuck. Introduce something, branch out. I thought you had this galaxy, an entire world of interesting things.
It's a cool world that things can happen in, and the video games, the books, they could do so much.
And now we're gonna find out all this shit, and people have made a bunch of other content predicting and complaining and all that other nonsense.
And making something about Han Solo,
that's what I mean.
That's a very popular character. Why not make some a movie about a popular character who's not that popular, like Darth Maul?
Okay.
Give him something. Let me see him with the robot legs. Do something cool.
And you could have things so if you draw all of the lines about what Star Wars is, you can make movies that dart in and kind of intersect with those lines.
Sure.
And you could have something with Jabba's palace and something happening.
The Kessel Run could be happening in the background of
something. Or something like that, right? And you could just have the Millennium Falcon going, and that sounds even. As I said that out loud, maybe that's not good either. But if you need things to be connected, if you need the world to hey guys, remember Stormtroopers? You could have the Empire doing it. You could shove things in if you need to. But don't take a character that we've already established and that we know about for years, and then explain and dramatizingly depict all these things we only heard about in passing that were ad-libbed dialogue choices and bullshit things.
I think a Boba Fett movie, all that shit, you could have a lot more range with, or just random assassins, cool things in the world. Let me see some stuff. Let me hold something. Back when there were lots of Jedis, let me see some stuff from then.
Or do Rogue One, only the events are not just tied into some other events we already know about it 100% or something like that. I don't know. So I expect this to be a shit show. It's on you. You gotta convince me you don't suck, movie.
Let's see. That trailer did literally nothing for me.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I take it all back, because the way to do this is to make it so it's barely connected to Star Wars at all in the first place, which seems to be the approach they took. Because this has besides it being the Millennium Falcon, besides it being pew 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 pew, that exact noise or whatever the fuck, this could just be anything, right? Generic space.
Yeah, it could be a regular bad movie. It didn't have to be a bad Han Solo movie.
Well, it could be a movie where some competing studio said you know what's good is Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what we should do is make Guardians of the Galaxy. What do we own that could roughly fit into Guardians of the Galaxy, right? We need a tough chick. We need Londo. We need some person that doesn't talk
burly
right.
Guy.
Right. We need let's put a crew together and let's have a fucking thing where he's wisecracking and doing that stuff. And I know you could argue, well, Han Solo invented that or whatever, but that's not true. That's not a good argument to make.
That's
and then
not true.
Basically play if you recut this trailer and put in songs from the Guardians of the Galaxy mixtape soundtrack, it would fit perfectly. It would make total sense, and it's just some alternate reality Guardians of the Galaxy. Thank you.
Yeah, nothing about this makes me want to see it. I'm actually shocked. I thought there'd be at least one thing. I'm oh, that was interesting. I don't think anything about this. I was oh, cool. They're in space. There's some big octopus in space.
That's canon.
I know, but it looks bad.
Well, but the whole thing of I thought we were in trouble there. Turns out we're not in trouble. I'm almost doing a Harrison Ford impression, but not at all. And oh, we're in trouble or something like that, right? I could this is just my gut first impression reaction, but I can't get over how closely you could just slot in Chris Pratt and what's her name and what's his name and everybody and just have
it would be better.
It would just be, but it would be I'm looking at at a bag with a dead dove in it, and I'm like, I don't know what I expected. This is like my overall reaction here.
And the bag is labeled Dead Dove.
No, it's labeled Solo, a Star Wars film. I don't know what I expected.
Yeah, I don't even have anything to say about this. I'm actually just upset.
Well, so you, like I saw whatever the latest the Last Jedi, right?
Mm-hmm.
We watched that trailer. You had a similar, like reaction. This does
This looks
nothing
worse
for me.
than that, though.
Totally, but I ended up seeing that movie and I liked it, and I was a little more into the trailer. I think you don't like Star Wars anyway.
I love Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Star Wars is one of my favorite franchises. I
Oh.
can't stand the shit movies they keep making.
Okay, we'll see like the original 3 movies, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but anything else that you've seen, you've always been like whatever.
I watched them, and
Or
each
just
one of
like,
them
yeah.
has a part where I'm like, oh, this is a cool concept. I like this thing, whatever. But
Yeah.
but like they just keep slapping the dead horse, going, come on, giddy up.
No, yeah. I mean, I thought I didn't like Star Wars, but still liked it more than you. It turns out to be the opposite, I guess, which I was not aware of. I thought I knew you. I don't know you
I
at
hate
all.
this shit. Now, I much more prefer the games and like I like the world more than
The
I like
universe
any of these
Star
new movies.
Yeah. I've always said the coolest things about Star Wars are the things that are not shown to you on the screen, that are like implied about how the world works and
Yeah.
what's in it and what cool stuff is there.
The guy who plays Han
Who is
Solo,
this guy?
I like hate his face.
I
He looks
know.
like he should be in 80s movies. Like, I don't know.
As like the bully that breaks
Something.
the skateboard or something. No, I
I
don't.
want like
I
Nathan
don't know.
Fillion to play this when he was younger. Like, I think that would have been great.
It's like impossible to cast Han Solo.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Good thing
to
they
do
barely
this.
tried.
Well, I don't know, like, cause should you have just gotten someone to do a Harrison Ford impression? Should that have been the way to do
The
this?
problem I find with a lot of these things is that, like, okay, we got to get this young guy to play this role. Well, what year does this take place? What year was that? How soon after this? At what point would he be that? Like,
How old is Chewie? Like, what the fuck's going on?
well,
guy- the guy-
Chewie is in the prequels. Chewie lives.
Yeah,
they live like,
hundreds of years or
like
whatever.
a couple hundred years, I think.
Okay, cause damn, he's looking different now in like the recent things or whatever.
Because you see him in the one, like something flies over their planet, and it's him and
Yeah.
his father. He goes, Chewie, one day you will. He's like,
What the fuck?
and he's like 13 or something.
When is that?
I forget which one that's in.
Oh my god! If that happens, oh my god,
It does.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I got nothing else to say about this. You have anything else to say about this?
Well, just that Last Jedi was like a pleasant surprise, and we had a similar thing. But like, I'm on board with you now, where I'm seeing the Millennium Falcon, I'm hearing the thematic music, and I'm just like, I don't know why this is happening. But I wish there was more to hate. It's just so bland and so like nothing. I'm shocked. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. All right, guys, let us know what you think about this in the comments below. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Did I question? I care about you. And did I question? I care about you.